Hey guys, today we'll be showing you're not supposed to be tampering with four stuff. We'll be doing the elevator buttons, the exit signs, and emergency lights, and the exit sign, and the light switch. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll be starting with this. So as you can see, this has the floor buttons. This one down there is not to be played with. It's for emergencies only. Don't press that. Only press the 7 buttons, except for the bottom one down there. You see this phone logo right here? That is for emergencies only. You don't press that. Only press the 7 buttons. Press the alarm button, door close, door open, and the floor buttons. And also, down there, so this thing is never going to be played with. It is illegal for doing that. Or when you get trapped or get stuck in the elevator, fine, you can press that. But you should not tamper with these. Only press the alarm button and the floor buttons and the open and closed door buttons. But never touch them without when there's an emergency or something. Only you can press 1, 2, 3, 4 and the alarm button and these 2 black buttons down there. And down there. Never gonna play with. So these 2 are not a toy. But except for the push and help button. You should never tamper with exit signs. I mean the elevator buttons. You know, when you get trapped in the elevator, fine, you can push the button. But do not push it for a joke. You know, it's not a joke and it's not a prank. If you were to do it, you might get arrested. Let's move on to the next one, which is the exit signs. Or now the exit signs. As you can see, do you see these heads right here? You should not rotate them like this. Or do not do like that. You know that's called tampering those. If you're trying to tamper with these, you might get arrested too. Only leave the heads the way they are. So these are never going to be played with. Do not take the exit sign off the wall. Do not do any of that. Do not switch the lettering as well. You leave the exit signs the way they are, okay? Do not tamper these. Do not switch it to red. Do not break the test button. Don't unplug the battery out. Or do not take the lens out. Do not pull out. Don't take the reflectors out. You leave them the way they are, okay? Do you see these 12 LEDs right there? It's never going to be played with. So you should never tamper with these. It's illegal. You might get responsible for doing that. Do not test it when there is no emergency. When there's a real emergency, you might go ahead and test it. Or when you do detect a fire in the building, you might go ahead and test it. But these are not for fires only. This is for when there's an emergency exit, when the power goes out. Okay? Except for these. If you're the one who visits to my house and tamper with all my exit signs, or if you come to my house and tamper with these exit signs, you might get fined and arrested for tampering one of those signs. That's this one. Let's move on to the fire alarms now. Alright, now we're at the fire alarm section. As you can see, so this is a fire alarm. You should not ever tamper with these. You know, these are for emergencies only. When you detect a fire in the building or having to do a fire drill, might go ahead and do it. Or if you want to do a test on it, or if you have a fire alarm at home, and the exit sign and emergency lights, you might go ahead and use them at home. Okay? So, these fire alarms are not going to be played with. Don't take them off the wall. It's illegal for doing it. Alright, that's the fire alarm section. I will move on to the light switch. Alright, now at the light switch section, which is our last one. So as you can see, I have these 2 light switches. This is for the fan, and this, I don't know what that is, but it's just the switch doesn't look right. I never tamper with these. So do not turn the switch back off like that. As you can see, now you cannot even see. Don't do like this. And doing that could be getting into trouble. If you tamper with these light switches, you might get into trouble and arrested for doing that. Never do it. This is the stupidest idea I've ever seen in my freaking life. You should have never ever tamper with these. You might face the obvious truth. Do not take the lights out. Do not take the lights off of it. Don't take the fan off the wall. I mean, on the ceiling. That is the whole entire thing what you did. And I'm sick of it for you guys doing it. This is this little piece of trash who did this. Tampering with these exit signs and fire alarms. And also light switches. Which is really shocking. You should not tamper with these. Or don't do like something like this. Doing that can get you arrested for doing that. This is called a light switch. You should not ever never tamper with these. Leave them alone. If you ask to do so, go ahead. Or don't do like this, like hitting like the switch. This is not even a light switch. That's like leaving the emergency lights on. But so these are not a good idea to tamper with these objects. Or never tamper with these, or do not tamper with all of my exit signs and emergency lights and fire alarms and more. Thank you for watching this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And you guys never ever tamper with these. Have a great day. And I mean to say, have a great night. I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. Dunkin' Donuts season. Dunkin' Donuts season 6 again. Thank you for watching. You guys never ever tamper with my exit signs or fire alarms or emergency lights. Okay. Thank you for watching. Oh, and also, in my girlfriend's house, someone tampered with these lights. But never do them. Okay? Thank you for watching. You guys never ever tamper with my exit signs or fire alarms again. That is a no idea. This little piece of crap could be doing this. You might be responsible. Who did this? But you guys are going to be responsible for this idea. And doing that is the stupidest idea which you've freaking seen. Okay? Thanks for watching. And you bad guys, you guys better than know. Alright? If you're trying to do it, bake a paper popper for them. If someone's tampering with them. Or tampering with the exit signs. Do a paper popper for them. Thank you for watching.